Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a really, in my honest opinion, kind of strange and kind of weird big update that Blizzard slash Activision are trying their best to go implement in this brand new upcoming game for Overwatch 2. Now, this is going to be more on the focus on like the concept of what they're trying to do, which is kind of really weird and involves like recording stuff and like a really big like essential pre-step stage just to even play the game, and I kind of feel like this is actually kind of maybe bad for the game industry, or maybe kind of good. I guess that's why I kind of want to make this video and have you guys go and give your thoughts and comments down below. But Overwatch is basically kind of coming out a lot more information. This past week or so, we've seen a lot of little bits and pieces of how the game's going to work, how they're going to make money, and like kind of what they're trying to do to change like cheaters and hackers and all that stuff. And going through this, it just seems very odd, for a lack of better term. So we're going to talk about these really weird, strange gaming changes and everything else. So a lot of stuff to talk about. And as well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, you know, the Amazon links down below, Weibo links down below for your free stocks, Twitter and Twitch stream and all that good stuff, and as well, the Target Amazon links. And let's dive into the video. So, as you guys know, Overwatch 2 is going to be coming out pretty soon, and I'm kind of a little bit excited for it. I played the beta, wasn't too bad, played a decent bit of Overwatch 1, wasn't too bad. Not my favorite FPS game out there, but I think it's good enough to go check out and play. I mean, some people really like it, some people are like, kind of like me, well, they'll check it out on launch, and if there's maybe a big new character or update, they'll make it, you know, all that type of stuff. So let's go talk about this really strange gaming play, though, that Activision and Blizzard want to push over here for Overwatch 2. And now this is in regards now that Overwatch 2 is going to be doing two big changes. Number one is that they're going to be recording the voice chat, which is a little odd. I mean, I can kind of, we'll talk about it, but it seems a little odd. And then number two requires a phone number to play. So basically, Blizzard details some ways it's going to be combating disrupted players in Overwatch 2, which includes voice chat recordings and a phone number requirement. So a few things to kind of note, because it's been kind of popping up, and it, like, you had the news come out, and then people just kept on talking more and more and more about it. It seems weird to me. Now, I can maybe understand recording voice chat because you don't want to have someone be like abusive or say something bad or whatever it might be. Like, you kind of want to maybe use that for records if someone's trying to report you in the game, like if they're trolling, if they're being really rude, or like whatever they may be doing, just a bad person. I can maybe understand that, and then maybe like whenever someone gets reported at the end of the game, maybe like it saves it so someone can review it. I'm like not necessarily the worst against that-ish. Mainly because, you know, a lot of people nowadays, I'm used to it. I'm a Twitch streamer, so like if I'm saying stuff, people, it's always recorded. It's always on Twitch. You always have like, you know, the proof of what's going on, etc. Or clips as well. A lot of people on Twitch do clips or YouTube videos. Like if I'm talking right now, it's technically recorded. I myself, I'm used to it. I don't think I'd mind. Although some people out there may not want some of this information out there. That's why I'm kind of like bringing up the controversy. And I kind of agree with both sides. I kind of lean towards the fact this is kind of weird because it's just not a normalized thing. Where, what if like you're talking to a friend, or what if you have a casual talk, or what if some impersonal information comes out? What if like some random, like someone calls you on the phone and you have a hot mic, which does happen quite a bit. I've noticed from Call of Duty lobbies, at least on my PlayStation 5, especially with the controller automatically doing audio. And it's kind of a weird thing because I don't think I'd necessarily like the idea of these big companies recording all the voice chat and things my friends might say. I never say anything bad. Whenever I play video games, like I said, I'm always up on Twitch. Like, people can always go and see me. They know what I'm going to say. There's always VODs there. But sometimes if, like, I could see other folks out there, or maybe what if, like, there's your kid, or what if, like, one of your friends doesn't know you're playing, you have a hot mic. Like, it kind of almost leads into some maybe legal issues as well. Seems a little bit strange. Although, in terms of the functionality of it being used to, like, report and find, like, abusive players, I think that's good. But I just feel like there's so many other things out there. Now, I honestly could maybe be even misconstrued where maybe games like Dota or CSGO, who also have built-in voice chats, or Call of Duty, they might record it, or maybe they might have a better system with it, but it seems weird. I also think the phone number thing is weird. We'll get to that in a second. So Overwatch basically has detailed a Defense Matrix initiative to deal with cheaters and generally disruptive players, though part of this is going to require everyone that plays the game to add a phone number to their account to when consent to their voice chat possibly being recorded. Overwatch 2 will launch in early October 4th, as a free-to-play game. This will bring with it significant changes to Blizzard's hero shooter. So I also think the phone number thing is weird. Mainly because I don't know. Like, I've had a few different systems. I think like Twitter's one of them, where you essentially have to have an SMS like unlock. It's just obnoxious. Like, I don't want to have like it's just weird because I've also seen data breaches too as well from big companies, and I've even had my email and other various things leaked out from companies that just don't know what they're doing. So I'm not really a big fan of this as well because I don't want to have my phone number potentially leaked or through their Blizzard systems. And on top of that, it just kind of like seems weird. Like I don't, it just seems strange. I don't know. Like I just don't like it. I'm okay with it. I'll be one of those guys that goes along with it, but in the back of my head, I'll be like, well, I don't know if I really want to do this. Especially if I just want to check out the game or check it out for a few days. If I'm only playing it for one day and I uninstall it right afterwards because I don't like it, I don't want to have my phone number tied to it, especially on Blizzard. It just seems weird. So there's also, too, as well as you guys know, there's other big changes with 5 players per team, which in turn has caused a domino effect of balance and tweaks and changes, too, as well. And they have a lot of other big changes, too. But while the gameplay is also over there, there's big changes in how they tackle the security, too. So basically, they're implementing an SMS protection to help verify the ownership of any given Battle.net account, which is also kind of strange too, because you don't need that on an Xbox. So if they're still going to be acquired by Xbox and Microsoft, are they still going to try to keep this system? Is it like going to be, is like Activision that bad? Is their player base that bad that they need to go and worry about that? Is Xbox going to keep it whenever they buy it? Like, a lot of these things are questions I'm kind of very curious on because I just never address it. That's why you need to be, like, very thorough in these responses. So basically, in order to have the Overwatch 2 across PC and consoles, phone numbers can only be used once, and a player cannot have multiple accounts with the same phone number. Prepaid phones and VoIP also can't be used. Those that own the box version of the original Overwatch will be required to add a phone number to keep playing once Overwatch 2 launches as well. Like, I can understand that they're trying to push this for bad players and they don't want to have, like, smurfs and just rude people or harassers, but, like, it really does seem strange. Granted, like, I mean, if you have one phone number and you could probably go through, it's not the biggest deal. Like, I don't want to make this like the biggest deal ever, but it just is, like, a very odd scenario. Like, it almost, like, if you have, like, a deterrent to play a game and someone just wants to check it out for the first time, a lot of folks might just be like, I'm good. Like, I was kind of mediocre on Overwatch, whatever, I'm good. Like, I can see people saying that easily, like, very, very easily. And as well, they also want to maybe do it for fail-safes for unseen event, like account compromises, but it just seems strange. So the phone number requirement will be in Overwatch 2 at launch, and at some point after launch, Blizzard will also be introducing audio transcription. This is once again weird, so allow Blizzard to collect a temporary voice chat recording of a reported player and transcribe what they are saying through text-to-speech programs. This text is then analyzed by Blizzard's chat review tools to search for disruptive behavior. Blizzard has also said the audio recording will be deleted after the transcription, while the text file will be deleted within 30 days. Blizzard stresses that voice chat data will not be stored long-term, and so players will need to report disruptive voice chat behavior right away. Now, like I said, this just seems kind of off and strange to me, mainly because in my mind, like, bro, like, there's also even things where people could take this out of, like, I was also thinking, like, out of context, too, as well, where, like, what if you're, like, playing with your friend, and you're like, yo, bro, you suck, and, like, you know, that type of stuff. Like, there just seems like a lot of weird conundrums that could be going on with this. Now, I'm very against people getting harassed, I'm very against, like, you know, disrupted players, I'm against, like, smurf people making 10 different accounts with the phone numbers, but at the same time, it just kind of makes me feel, like, a little bit more apprehensive about even wanting to play the game. Especially, too, because even new Overwatch players will need to play 100 matches just to unlock the original characters, and it seems even weirder too because, bro, some people just want to check out the game, and you already have Overwatch 1 as a game. So they have new players having only access to limited set game modes and heroes, and it kind of seems like they're killing off their player base sooner rather than later. And now they're trying to go push more stuff on the SMS protection too as well, and thankfully they are offering refunds. They did have some folks who already pre-ordered or bought stuff or the beta, and they are at least seemingly adding refunds, but it really just seems kind of strange. Although they did go and mention too as well that you could technically have multiple accounts, although on the other article it said it cannot, so we'll have to kind of see if this even ends up being a good feature. But a lot of folks out here in like the Reddit comments are saying this too as well, and they have all this different type of stuff being like, bro, I have Discord, I'll just go use Discord instead. Or if anything too as well, like you guys all have phones, right, too as well. And, like, a lot of folks kind of need this stuff. Some people are saying, like, hey, it's okay, it's fine, whatever. But I really do think it's strange. And there's even people kind of calling out the jokes or I made for the law system where this might actually break some certain laws depending on how they do it, or European laws, etc. Because every country has different stuff, too, as well. So it's kind of strange. Some people are saying it's okay, some people are saying it's not okay, and that's why it's an interesting topic to make a video on. So leave your thoughts and comments down below. Are you guys going to be playing Overwatch 2? Do you guys think this is a bad idea? Do you guys hate this? Or whatever it may be, leave a comment down below, and yeah, I think it's kind of strange, maybe a little bit overprotective. We'll see how it goes, though. And like, I just never like having these extra steps when it comes to games. So give me your thoughts. Twitter and Twitch stream down below. Subscribe, notifications on, Weebles, Amazon's, Targets, all that down below. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching.